MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now at the plate, Starling Marte. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The Diamondbacks, the center fielder, number 2.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Marte.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And now this misses as well, as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there, staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Marte gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Eduardo Escobar. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Peralta.
Man at second here with 2 away. And up next, the outfielder, David Peralta. First pitch on its way. Sinking liner toward left. And that's a fair ball, as this one will get down the line. Throwing to second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Into the box, Christian Walker, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His prior history versus this arm, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
The set and the 2-1.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
The 2-2 pitch. Popped him up. Hiura is under it. And that retires the side. 1 for the Diamondbacks on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first, and the D-backs have an early 1-0 advantage. Madison Bumgarner will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here's Eric Sogard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers, the third baseman, Eric Sogard.
Now here's the pitch.
That's inside.
The 1-0. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Peralta going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. First pitch of the at-bat. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. And low, it's a ball and a strike. A little bit outside. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And it's fouled away. And a full count to Cain. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. Looked like a 3-2 pitch out of his zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
And here's Christian Yelich now. Here comes the first pitch.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Runner! Oh, one pitch on its way. Runner goes for second, and he fouls this one off. One and two for Christian Yelich.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peralta's under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And this throw gets away from him.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Captain Ura.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Keston Hiura, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here comes Bumgarner, 2-0. Two out with the man at first. Fouled off. Bumgarner sets, 2-2 on its way. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. Diamondbacks lead this one 1-0. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
No, sir.
Now here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Calhoun. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
At the plate now, Nick Ahmed, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. After it is caned. He makes the play, runner tags and hits for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Batting eighth, the pitcher, number 40, Madison Bumgarner.
So a runner at third here with one gone, and the pitcher Madison Bumgarner will bat next. First pitch on its way. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. A man at third with 1 away. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Up next for Arizona, Carson Kelly, and their runners at the corners now. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
That misses. 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. Navarez is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 2, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Diamondbacks center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Ketel Marte would be next. Three balls, no strikes. Oh, that's well hit. Deep center field. Kane going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Bumgarner rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
That's a monster at bat right there. The 1-run lead is fine and everything, but a 3-run cushion feels a lot better. And that's where they stand right now after that 3-bagger.
In now, Ketel Marte. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. One-0 count. Here it is. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Ready with the 2-0. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. 0-1. Here it comes.
Nope, at the ball.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. A dive, but it's off his glove. The throw into second. Throw to second, and he's out. But one run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Brewers nothing. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Inside.
Fastball just inside. Hit in the air to center field. Marte is under it. 1 out.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Justin Smoke.
At the plate, Justin Smoke. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marte calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Batting 7, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Next for Milwaukee, Omar Narvaez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Bumgarner has his target. First pitch on the way. And that misses, ball 1. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Peralta is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is quickly retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready for another chance? David Peralta. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is skied into short left center. Braun comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Ready now, Christian Walker. He flew out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Hey.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate, so maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
So a runner on first with one out now, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. From the stretch.
That's outside.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. A 1-0 delivery. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runner at first here, one man out. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Corbin Burns is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Corbin Burns.
Nick Ahmed will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the stretch.
Ball 1. Yep, that ball went out.
Burns is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts, and that clearly helps him through the tough spots like the one he finds himself in here.
Matty V, let me tell you something. What makes this guy so special? He's like his own relief pitcher for a relief pitcher. He gets into trouble, and what does he do? He kind of puts it in 5th gear, and he just takes it up another notch.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. In now, Orlando Arcia, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going.
Orlando Arcia.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Now it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box now, Corbin Burns. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Now the pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes. Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Standing in now, Eric Sogard. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Peralta's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. The 1-0.
Ball, that's outside.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Pitch on the way. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Carson Kelly is on deck. And that can't find the zone either. It's ball 4, and on just 5 pitches, he's walked the pitcher leading off the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Carson Kelly.
Stepping up now, Carson Kelly. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
That's by him for strike 1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
1-2.
From the stretch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Braun has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Ready for another shot now. Ketel Marte. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that pitch is out.
The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And that retires the side. 1 left for Arizona, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Into the box now, Lorenzo Kane. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Lorenzo Kane.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Up high, 2-1 now.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Now the 2-1.
Oh, that's just out.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
The 3-1. Here's a pop-up now. Kelly calls for it. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up Christian Yelich. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Peralta will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Keston Hiura.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Bumgarner has his sign. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. So here's Eduardo Escobar. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
Here it comes.
Nope.
Now the 1-0 is high and outside for a ball.
2-0.
2-0 count. The pitch right side and right into the shift, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now that.
So the base is empty here with one away, and up next the outfielder David Peralta. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Stepping in now, Christian Walker. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
So now to the plate, Cole Calhoun, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. A pause and the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Long throw to third. Now he's safe at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The bat.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
Ready once again, Nick Ahmed. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Called strike 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
At the plate now, Madison Bumgarner, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Braun will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Brewers nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in now, number 8. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Here it comes.
Ball, that's low.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Two balls and a strike to Braun.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The first baseman, number 12, Justin.
So one gone in the Milwaukee 5th. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. Pitch on the way. Walker is over to take a look. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Another 0-2 coming. Seared down the first baseline. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 5 innings complete. D-backs out in front, 6-0. Now at the plate, Carson Kelly. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope. Ball 1.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to count. Now here it comes. Ball even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Starling Marte. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Patel Marte.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte. A ball and no strikes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Fly ball out to straightaway left. On the move is Braun. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
So striding in, Eduardo Escobar. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
This is skied into short left center. Arcia is there and the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They lead it 6-0. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, upstairs.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 39, Corbin.
Avisail Garcia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Brewers, number 24, Avisail Garcia.
And that misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 1 out, nobody on. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Again, a 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
2-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
To the plate now, Eric Sogard. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Two out, nobody on. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Three and 1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Helpful.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Calhoun. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They still find themselves down 6-0. Shelby Miller comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Shelby Miller.
7th inning ready to roll. Digging in and looking for more. David Peralta. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Peralta.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. A swing and a ground ball to third. Sogard is there, and the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The first baseman, Christian Walker.
At the plate, Christian Walker. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Navarez moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Now to the plate, Cole Calhoun. Singled homer run in his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now here's the pitch. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Now batting, Nick Ahmed. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kane going back, still ranging back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, the lesson here, folks, is you simply cannot give up 2-out walks because they always come back to bite you in the side. That turns what was going to be a real quick inning into one you want to forget real quick.
At the plate, Madison Bumgarner. Ball 1. A couple of walks for him thus far. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Swing and a liner. Foul. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Brewers nothing. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1.
At the ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And now a pitch on the way.
Count is 2-1.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Christian Yelich is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in once again, Keston Hiura, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Too low, 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
The 1-1. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
3-2.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run scores. And a relay home. Throw won't get him.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's out.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. None out. Runners at first and second. In for a strike. It's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. First and second here with nobody out. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 3-2 one more time. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Once again, a 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
In now, Omar Narvaez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And no doubt about this one. It's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
On a rope to the second baseman.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Stepping in, Orlando Arcia. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Escobar brings it in, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. D-backs lead it 8-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carson Kelly. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Carson Kelly.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The center fielder, number 2.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Starling Marte. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
And here's a ball hit in the air. but this will land untouched. Bases are empty, one man out.
Ball 2.
And there's ball 2 now. Here's a pop-up now. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Stepping in now, Ketel Marte, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Runner at first here, one man out. And they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. From the stretch, high in the air out to center field. Kane is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batter baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
That's ball 2.
2-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Three and 0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-0 is in there for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground at first, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Alex Claudio will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Manny Pena is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9. Number 9, Manny Pena.
At the plate now, David Peralta.
Ball 1.
Ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
1-1.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Yohan Lopez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50.
Standing in, Manny Pena, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Comes set with the 0-1. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. And there's 1 away. Here's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box now, Eric Sogard. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Calhoun is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers half of the 8th, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still 8-2. Standing in, Christian Walker. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Christian Walker.
First offering on its way. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Striding in, Cole Calhoun. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Fouled away. The set and the 1-1 pitch. One out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. Sogard has it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Nick Ahmed.
Ready to take his hacks again, Nick Ahmed, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
The 0-1. That misses. 1-1 the count now to the Arizona shortstop. Two out, nobody on. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And that whole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
John Jay will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Now the 1-0 misses. Ball 2. Now the 2-0 hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Into the box, Carson Kelly, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Two down, runners at first and second. And this is low. Ball 2. 2-1. A bouncer up the middle, and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 9-2 ball game.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Standing in now, Starling Marte. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That gets down, and the inning will continue. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Ray Black comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, Ketel Marte batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
Get down 1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The count now at 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Kelly is on his way home. He will score as they extend their lead even further.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
So now to the plate, Eduardo Escobar as he sends it on the ground to first. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and 2 men left stranded. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Diamondbacks 11 and the Brewers 2. Junior Guerra, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. In is Christian Yelich, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way.
No, that's cold.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. And it's fouled away. And the 2-1. 2-2 the count. The pitch.
The count's full.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Ready with the 0-1. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Peralta going back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
To the plate now, Ryan Braun. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Calhoun has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 12, Justin Smoke.
So stepping in, Justin Smoke. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Still only one out in the inning. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Popped him up. Escobar takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Ray.
Brock Holt will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Brewers, number 32, Brock Holt.
And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and catches him about mid-thigh. That's the meaty part of the leg, so as soon as the initial pain wears off, he should be just fine.
Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Has a look, now the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. The Brewers down to their final strike. And he fouls this one off. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
11-4 at the end of this affair. The Diamondbacks posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Madison Bumgarner earns the victory on the mound. Brandon Woodruff couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Diamondbacks, 11 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Brewers, 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.